어, 아침 독서를 뉴욕타임즈만 했는데 잠깐 책을 좀 읽겠습니다. 벽인이 날아나이 아루쿠 시우칸 메타보 가이젠와 모치론 노 가세이스루歩き方まで家から360度すべての方向を歩き尽くそう。同じルートばかり歩くと脳が衰える。人間の脳はついつい慣れたコートを選択してしまいがちです。というのも、その方が脳にとって省エネだったからです。影響満の君に勇気を与える80の言葉。80 was giving you courage. お客様から信頼される人になるために、どんな風況の時でも結果を出してきた影響のプロが大切にしてきたシンプルな原点。Well, you can talk to him on the phone too, can't you? Asked Brad. You still have a lot to be thankful for. The unseen body, pineal gland. On the morning of my very first day working in a hospital as a third-year medical student, I woke up at the ungodly hour of 5:45 a.m. Ungodly. Hire and keep the best people. 21 practical and proven techniques you can use immediately. Improve performance professionally. First, sit down with each employee and explain clearly what he or she is expected to do. Non-obvious. How to see what others miss and predict the future. It seems like increasingly we want less of the commitment for the things we pay for. We don't want to own a car, maintain it, park it, or wash it. The best advice I ever got. Lessons from extraordinary lives. We all benefit from learning to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. On AI, analytics, and the new machine age. The prescription. Companies should reimagine their business processes, focusing on using AI to achieve more operational flexibility or speed, greater scale, better decision making, or increased personalization of products and services. Creativity. The satisfaction of witnessing my progress at a glance, as well as the anticipation of one day seeing the frame completely covered with little rings, had me quite excited and persuaded me to keep trying, almost against all odds every day. Traction. Get a grip on your business. Strengthening the process component will give you more control. 心のストレスが消える処方箋。心のストレスが消える幸せ内プシス。セロトニンの増やすための実践中華肌情。食事、涙、日光浴、笑い、日常動作、発声、呼吸、ヨガ、運動、リズム体操。Extraordinary, the life you are meant to live. In this scenario, again only one form, forgiveness of sin, is hooked up to the river of grace through the pipeline of faith. The top 10 distinction between millionaires and the middle class. The middle class thinks millionaires love money too much. Sprint. How to solve big problems and test new ideas in just 5 days. Just write down what stands out about each solution. On the AI revolution, unlock your artificial intelligence strategy to disrupt your competition. When I joined as CEO 15 years ago, my principal challenge was to create the exhibit and experience supporting the education students were getting as schools here in the OC. Going solo, the extraordinary rise and the surprising appeal of living alone. If it's too hot, I'll just sit here or lie down on the bed. Rising strong, how the ability to reset, transform the way we live, love, parent, and lead. This means that if I'm invited to speak at a luncheon, I'm going to eat before I arrive and just drink water while I'm waiting to be introduced. Lord, that we know that you have carried all our suffering and will one day turn it around into resurrection life. 先進の疲れがすっきり取れる本。その時、Flight the plan, the real secret of success. Activate your superconscious mind. It is the same with any business skill. At first, you will be clumsy and awkward. Finding your element, how to discover your talents and passions and transform your life. Many people fear the idea of taking a year off between high school and college. It's practically pounded into our heads that people who do so are not likely to ever attend university. Perfect praises for the meeting. It offers you the best chance, first to generate a meaningful discussion, and second to steer the discussion toward your goals. Connecting like Jesus. Practices for healing, teaching, and the preaching. Years ago, a student told Mary a story about her grandma getting her purse mixed up at the airport with someone else's purse, and how embarrassing it was because her grandma started eating someone else's candy bar from what she thought was her purse. The Way of the Superior Man, a spiritual guide to mastering the challenges of women's work and sexual desire. Some women want to be in charge most of the time. Find your happiness. 101 inspirational stories about finding your purpose, passion, and joy. Use positive thinking to change your attitude. The Psychology of Wealth. Understand your relationship with money and achieve prosperity. He was soon greeted by a man named Earl, who quickly made him feel at home. Who's got your back? The secret to finding the 3 people who will change your life. Matt laid out the situation neatly, namely that his wife had a problem and needed to do X, Y, and Z to deal with it. Growth IQ. Get smarter about the choices that will make or break your business. Nonetheless, I don't anticipate the rate of partnership slowing down anytime soon, especially as business struggle to react quickly to ever-changing customer expectation and growth demand. Wolf the Pack. How to come together, unleash our power and change the game. When we live afraid to fail, we don't take the risk. I declare 31 promises to speak over your life. He was always making these cutting, demeaning remarks about her. The meritocracy trap. These and other differences in health produce enormous and increasing differences in life expectancy. 思い込むようしてれば10倍売れる。カリスマバイヤーが教える本当のお客様心理の読み方。そのビデオも一度よく見てみると、その理由がわかりました。Braving the wilderness, the quest for true belonging, and the courage to stand alone. I always knew these moments were important to me. Up your score. The slope of a line is an indication how steep it is. The battle belongs to the Lord, overcoming life's struggles through the worship. But as for me, I will enter your house through the abundance of your steadfast love and mercy. I will worship toward and in your holy temple in reverent fear and awe of you. Psalm chapter 5. 7 habits of highly effective teens. Sharpen the soul. Renew yourself regularly. Synergize. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Think win-win. Put first things first. Begin with the end in mind. Be proactive. Go to the mall, find a seat, and watch people communicate with each other. 象徴思考。幸せを感じるために大切なこと。そんなふうに僕は考えている。The bare necessities of business, building company with the heart. But I really think you ought to strive to provide more by creating a community where customers can come for information, fun, and maybe even deals. Defining project. Science. Supersonic aircraft. The speed of sound or sonic speed is called Mach 1. Have a new husband by Friday. How to change his attitudes. You should pat yourself on the back. No one yet had a message as replied T. I had just gotten enough of his word in me that he could talk to me intelligently about the problem. The truth about the leadership. The ski instructor understood that if you can stand up on your skis all day long the first time out, you are doing only what's comfortable, not pushing yourself to try anything new or difficult. Creative visualization. Use the power of your imagination to create what you want in your life. Close your eyes and relax deeply. The other 90%. How to unlock your vast untapped potential for leadership and the life. Should you spend the time trying to fix this? The brain, the story of you. For example, if you are holding a warm drink, you'll describe your relationship with a family member more favorably. When you are holding a cold drink, you'll express a slightly poorer opinion of the relationship. age wave, how the most important trend of a time will change your future. As a recently retired transplant to Florida at that time, and hadn't been doing very well in locating desirable companions. ちなみに私もこの表を作成するまではmaking the most out of every day, regardless of what life throws you. The mind is slow in unlearning what it has been long in learning. Work rules, insight from the inside Google that will transform how you live and lead, like a small startup. Becoming a man of unwavering faith. But there is an interesting account in Matthew chapter 9 of the healing of the paralytic man. What's next? Follow your passion and find your dream job. Were there any books or resources you found helpful to you as you planned your second act? Make your kid a money genius, even if you are not. Get insured. You are correct about it being boring, confusing, and depressing. Management tips: Harvard Business Review. Kill more good ideas. And to give your good ideas a chance of reaching their full potential, you need to do some serious pruning. Tapping the source. Using the Master Key system for abundance and happiness. This question has been a primary quest in my own work as a psychologist, and I am pleased to say that within the worldview that H offers, there is the power and guidance required to put aside fear-based thought in exchange for positive, hopeful thought. Positive thinking transforms your outlook and face the future with competence and optimism. Stress, worry, anxiety, how to confront your demons. The optimist sees the rose and not its thorns. The pessimist stares at the thorns, oblivious of the rose. The power of storytelling: captivate, convince, or convert any business audience using stories from top CEOs. No more lock and key. Access to equipment, innovation, trust.